Day one was a travel day. I travelled from Newcastle to Malaga. I got the metro early in the morning and then boarded my flight. Criminal Minds is my favourite travelling show, so obviously I had to download some of that. I brought with me a really small bag and of course my hibiscus flower clip, which would turn out to go with me everywhere. The flight took around 3 hours. We landed and walked to my friend's parents' apartment. They were staying across from the beach, so naturally we decided to have an afternoon on the beach. The sea was so refreshing, and this was the first time I tried Tinto de Verano, which quickly became my favourite drink. We read and caught up in the sun and then decided to go home, shower and get ready for the evening. Our evening consisted of walking by all the beautiful yachts, the old town, and ended up with us drinking Aperol and eating tapas. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's the morning and people are doing Pilates on the beach, so we're going to go for a morning swim. This is my dream life.
The next day was another travel day. We were travelling from Malaga to Cordoba, but not before we went for a morning swim. This day was my friend's birthday, so naturally we had a little birthday breakfast and celebrated her. We left Malaga, hopped on a bus, and it took us around 2.5 hours to arrive in Cordoba. I was honestly shocked by how warm it was and excited for the rest of the day. We got some food and headed towards their local park where my friend had planned a little picnic.
Wait, are we singing?
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Molly. Happy birthday to you.
It was so lovely meeting people from all over the world. We drank, laughed and played flunkyball, which I'm becoming very good at nowadays. We danced into the early hours even though there was no light, wandered home and got some sleep ready for the next day.
It's day 3 now, I think, and today's like a full day in Cordoba, like our first full day, because yesterday we were travelling from Malaga to Cordoba, so we got the bus and then we went pretty much straight out for my friend's like birthday picnic in the park kind of thing. It was really cute. I think I got some footage of us playing flunkyball, which obviously I'm amazing at. And then now it's very hot in Cordoba, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday at 11 PM it was still 25 degrees, so it's now the morning. Well, it's not really the morning, it's like 11 AM. So we're gonna go to the old town and do like a little bit of exploring. My friend's gonna show us, because she lives here, where to go, where we are, like get our bearings a little bit. So far though, I just love being in the warm. Honestly, as much as I complain about it being too hot, I love being in the warm. It is very hot. Yesterday I tried to sunbathe and I lasted like 45 minutes in the afternoon. It was so unbelievably hot, and because we're in Cordoba, there's no pool or there's no beach nearby. Tomorrow we are actually going to the beach, but we're getting the train there, and it's like a 3-hour train. We're quite far inland in Spain, but I'm really excited. It's also nice because I'm going to Malaga in June, so I'll be able to show everyone around. I've got a few nice places to go. I know where we're staying and everything, because we had an evening in Malaga on Sunday, I think it was. This is my outfit for today. I'm literally just wearing like a little cami top and then some little linen pants and my flip-flops, and I bought some £1 flip-flops from Primark and they've been the best purchase ever. So good. It's literally so easy to walk around in them. This is also just all the luggage I have. I've got like literally 2 packing cubes and this bag, and that's all the luggage I have. To fit it all in, and then now like every time I unpack and have to like repack, it's another struggle. So I'm gonna see how that goes over the week. In June I'm doing it for 2 weeks, so great for me.
After a quick chat to you guys, we promptly left home to explore the old town, of course stopping by the local supermarket and grabbing some kombucha and some food to fuel up for the exploring. My friend showed us around Mercado Victoria, which we would return to later on that day. It was full with food stands, drink stands, independent businesses, and was a lovely atmosphere. It was also a very nice break from the heat with the air conditioning inside. After this quick stop, we continued heading towards the old town, ready for exploring. The old town was unbelievably vibrant and so bustling. Every side street had something going on and the shops were just divine. We walked along the bridge to take in the city from the other side. The heat was quickly growing, so I decided I needed a fan, something I didn't realise was used unironically. We walked back through the old windy streets and ended up in the more modern part of Cordoba, which, can I add, was absolutely stunning. We wandered back to Mercado Victoria, which we had seen previously advertised did €3.50 Aperols and €2.50 glasses of wine. How could we say no? The evening drew in and my friend decided to make a big lasagna for everyone. My job was homemade garlic bread. We spent the evening catching up and getting to know each other even more. The next day we decided a beach day was necessary, so we boarded the train to Cadiz. Cadiz is on the southern west coast of Spain and is known for its beautiful but cold ocean. The train ride was around 3 hours, so I deep dove into my new book and was thoroughly enjoying watching the view. We sunbathed, played mermaid, ate some bread and aioli and boarded the train back. All in all, this was a lovely day. However, I definitely sat in the sun too long and forgot to reapply sun cream. I was extremely burnt. I definitely won't be making that mistake again.
I got wet on the beach a few hours ago and I am burnt to a crisp. I'm in so much pain. I had to put my aloe vera in the freezer to try and cool it down before I go to sleep. Look at my cheeks. It's not ideal, is it? Also, I didn't tell you guys I fell down the stairs a few days ago. That's one of the bruises from it. I fell down 6 stairs. Got bruises all over my back. I'm going to insert a photo of one of the bruises on my back because I fell onto my bikini strap. So I've got what looks like an octopus sting right now on my back, which the burn has actually helped to cover, but I'm not vibing right now. Tomorrow we're going to go to the old town. I'm going for some breakfast. My friend recommended somewhere, so we're going to go try that out. Apparently it's tomato bread and churros, which in my head is the perfect combination, but we'll see. And then we're going to go around the old town. Also, I got a Fanta lemon, which is ridiculous because it's about 11 o'clock at night, but cheers. I'm currently watching Emma's new vlog, which is so cute, and I love her new editing style. I think she's so cool. I love her. I want to show you guys my burn, but I would have to get naked and I don't think YouTube would approve of that. I'm very sore though, I must admit. Also, how cute is my little beaded necklace? I got it out again this year. I've had it since last year. It's from a company called, let me find a company, Blue and Blonde on Instagram, and they do like loads of beaded jewellery and they can add like your name on for free. So how cute. I've got a bracelet to match, but I couldn't get it on for my holiday, so I'm not wearing it. I'm gonna enjoy this and I will see you tomorrow when we're having breakfast.
We had a recommendation to go to Cafe Nizza, so the next day that's what we did. They're famous for their churros and their tomato bread, which I didn't realise was such a delicacy. We ate churros, drank Americanos and enjoyed being among the locals. Our bill only came to €10, which was a bonus. While my friend was at uni, we enjoyed exploring the old town and getting to know each other, something I am so grateful for. I love looking through all these ceramic shops, taking in the architecture, and honestly just people watching. I was craving a matcha, so I decided to pick one up from Starbucks on the way home. I was really hungry by this point, so I decided to make some food and relax inside whilst the outside was honestly unbearable to be in. The heat was really getting to us. Our evening activity was walking around the Festival of the Patios. This was breathtaking. Seeing the tiny streets of Cordoba filled with so many people and all the time that had gone into keeping up of the patios, it was just beautiful to be there. We queued a little, looked around some patios and enjoyed the vibrant atmosphere. I really couldn't get enough. We took photos, videos, desperately trying to replicate how amazing the atmosphere was, but you really had to be there. The next morning we decided to spend the morning visiting shops before meeting my friend for breakfast. She had been at uni all morning, so we decided to take it upon ourselves just to immerse ourselves in the culture a little bit more. For breakfast we met at La Tahona, which was amazing and super cheap. It cost me 70 cents for some breakfast. I decided to go with the tomato bread, of course, but there were some other fun options including smoked salmon, cream cheese, the lot. We also had some freshly squeezed orange juice and there was a lot of pulp. Overall it was a wonderful breakfast. This was the last full day we were all going to be together, so we wanted to make the most of it. We spent the day chatting, sitting in the sun and just enjoying each other's company. For dinner we had booked Cosmopolitan, which was highly recommended to us. What was especially recommended was the patatas bravas, and they did not disappoint. They were absolutely amazing and I would highly recommend. We tried 2 different types of paella. One interestingly had squid ink, which was absolutely delicious. We drank more Tinto de Verano and just enjoyed our final night. There was a gelato shaped hole in our stomachs, so after dinner we went to the local ice cream shop and got some gelato. It was delicious and my friend was especially excited by her mini cone. My week in Cordoba came to an end much quicker than I wanted it to, but it was so lovely just to spend time with friends and in the heat, especially around a culture that is just so inviting. The first episode of my European summer travel diaries is over, but I'm so excited for the next. I can't wait to bring you along with me on all my travel this summer, and I hope you enjoy it just as much as I do.